Like vests or something that...
See, I was about to ask you that. Isn't a thunder vest a thing?
Dog that did not handle fireworks well. What did you do for it? 1-800-283-101.5.
Or did you try something and it was unsuccessful?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
I think a lot of New Jerseyans are going to be dealing with it this week.
Well, I'm always amazed. There's always like one in every... How is that? And if they're okay with the fireworks, then they're often... And you just got that gaggle of people that you're kind of trying to storm through. I can't see how a dog would appreciate this. But some people bring them.
This is something, having grown up not in a dog family.
Right.
I never even knew this was a thing.
On this. There's gradations to this. Some dogs are actually fine, which is weird. I'm lucky that the dog that I have right now doesn't seem to mind that much. Thunder doesn't seem to freak the dog out all that much. The worst one I had kind of like a mixed breed terrier once. It got so afraid, it would shake, it would tremble, but it had a this room in the house, almost like where you would go for an earthquake. Or
hurricane.
Or a
73 is southbound, already heavy. Kings Highway down to 295. And then we also have a slow flavor on the Turnpike South at the James Fenimore Cooper service area down through to exit 4. Traffic's all backed up at 295 South at exit 34 down to exit 26. And it's also going to be tough at 42 South, coming off the Walt Whitman Bridge, all packed all the way down through to Turnersville and in towards AC Expressway. New Jersey fast traffic every 15 minutes. Next report, 5:33 from the JAG Physical Therapy Traffic Desk. I'm Jill Myra, New Jersey 101.5.
Summer's in full swing at the Jersey Shore, and so are those beachside activities, especially this weekend. Don't let an injury slow you down. With locations all along the Jersey Shore, JAG Physical Therapy has you covered in your beach bliss all summer long. With comprehensive physical therapy, occupational therapy, and athletic training services, JAG Physical Therapy is there for all your needs. For more information and to find a location near you, visit jagpt.com. That's JAGPT.com.
Your phone, your radio. It's that simple. Download the New Jersey 101.5 app for an on-the-go listening experience. Thanks to our Listen Live sponsor, Guaranteed Service, New Jersey's premier plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical service provider. People can't stay quiet about a quiet place if they want.
A way to say jealous, as in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, rad, just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org.
Make them anymore, but like what used to be called M80s, really loud, and you don't know it's coming. What do you do then? I guess you just got
the unexpected ones, we don't do anything. We just deal with the dog then.
Right, yeah, because you don't really have time. You just kind of try to comfort them.
Just have to live with the consequences.
Right.
Nancy, interesting. Thanks for the call.
Chamomile tea. Look at that.
What a classy dog.
That dog with its Earl Grey.
It prefers English breakfast, actually.
Exactly.
But as a parent or caregiver, you can set clear expectations and guidelines based on age.
Because of where July 4th lands during the week, more vehicles are expected to be on the road this year. Your New Jersey 101.5 instant weather is next.
From the Town Square, New Jersey Info and Weather Network, it'll be warm.com.
Stay comfy all summer long, guaranteed.
New Jersey 101.5. As Kylie has said today, yes, it's a Wednesday, but for some people, it's kind of feeling like a Friday because you got the holiday tomorrow, and then some people, if they're really lucky, they got the whole 4-day weekend. So we're doing our end of the week game tonight, since it's a lot of people's Friday night.
For her, so we put on really loud music or really loud TV to drown it out a little. I don't know that it worked so much, but I think as she got older, she started losing her hearing, so that actually helped her.
Right.
What kind of music would you put on? Or any type?
Anything upbeat, yeah.
It wasn't specifically like classical or a spa Pandora station or something?
No, nothing. It was just anything upbeat that had like a little bit of, extra noise in the background, so it would kind of drown out the booming.
Yes, it wasn't like grunge metal that would be as irritating as the thunder. Don't worry, Kylie.
I wasn't sure if she was putting on like dubstep.
Yeah,
No.
Right.
But I mean, this is more of like, I guess a PSA. Like a lot of people, again, have dogs and they have problems with fireworks.
Right.
But a lot of dogs end up in shelters after firework events because they get spooked and run away.
Good point.
This might be a mean question.
Mean to who?
The dogs.
Oh, to the dogs.
Does that bother you, Todd? Like, shouldn't they instinctually react to loud noises and big booms?
Are you kidding? I bet you Todd. See, if it were me, I would be proud of the dogs. But let's see what Todd feels about it.
Play to get before they get.
They're just very food motivated, but people, sounds, crinkly bags, nothing's gonna freak them out.
Nothing bothers them. Super friendly dogs.
Are you ever worried that if, God forbid, you have a home invasion, they're just going to be like, meh, let them come in?
The people carry the stuff out.
They might, yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, I hope you guys have a great 4th, Todd. Thanks for the call to New Jersey 101.5.
A bag, like a crinkly bag. There are some dogs that, like, you know how you don't see them as much because of the plastic bag ban, but if you would see a little plastic shopping bag kind of blowing in the wind down the sidewalk, right? Mm-hmm. Some dogs freak out at that. They don't know what to make of it. They get very scared. Or
specifically blowing in the wind or just plastic bag? Oh, really?
Yeah, like a plastic bag that's moving in a gentle breeze. Oh, a lot of dogs get very freaked out by that. One of the most therapy people get turned off because it seems like it lasts forever. Not with these folks, because they have invested so heavily in cutting-edge technology. It really speeds things up. Call Trinity Rehab at 800-518-0977. Ask about their EPAP therapy. That's one piece of equipment they have among many. But this is so amazing. The majority of the patients using EPAP, they see big results in just 3 short 5-minute sessions. No kidding. And they're also fully in network now with Aetna, also Blue Cross Blue Shield, if that helps you out. Trinity has dozens of locations across New Jersey and Pennsylvania. More info at trinity-rehab.com.
Download the New Jersey 101.5 app. Sign up for alerts and receive instant notifications on breaking news, weather, and traffic. Staying connected to what matters most. It's Red 1.
What is dedication? My daughter is biological and my son is adopted. I love them both so much. From the morning when you wake up to putting them to bed at night and every moment in between. I think parents' job support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, whenever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members only pay a $25 copay or less. No insurance, no problem. Now get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Doctor, about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with more blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Learn more at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
New Jersey 101.5, we're talking about dogs and how well or poorly they do with fireworks going off, and what have you done for them? 1-800-283-101.5. Here's fast traffic.
For hot or cold hoagie or try something new, only at Wawa Hoagie Fest. Plenty of slowdowns, 287 South coming back into 440, 287 North up at exit 40. That a crash being cleared. The turnpike still rough coming south off of the Spurs down to the Golfers here across the Hudson. George Washington Bridge back now. There's a stall on the upper level in the right lane. There's 15-minute delays upstairs and down. 10 minutes at the Lincoln Tunnel, as much as 20 at the Holland. Tom Rivers, New Jersey traffic north.
Jill Myra, New Jersey traffic south. So it's a backup at 676 now southbound. That goes from exit 3 down through to 76 onto 42 south. It stays slow to 42 south all the way down to the Atlantic City Expressway. Coney Palmyra Bridge still dealing with a drawbridge traffic desk. I'm Joel Myra, New Jersey 101.5.
New Jersey 101.5 instant weather. Partly to mostly cloudy tonight. It will be warmer than recent nights. Lows will be in the mid to upper. Lows will be in the low to mid 70s. And still the risk for a thunderstorm Friday. Highs will be close to 90. From the Edison Heating and Cooling Weather Desk, I'm meteorologist Brian Thompson.
Morristown 85, Ewing 86, Turnersville 84. Fast traffic and instant weather every 15 minutes on New Jersey 101.5. Weather brought to you by Fireside Grill and Bar in Marlboro, the go-to place for enjoying delicious food, catching up on some games. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and happy hour weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Visit Fireside Grill and Bar in Marlboro. Online at firesidegrillandbar.com.
Coming up on 5:52 with Dominski and more, we will have, I know it's not the end of the week, but we will have our mid of the week game coming up at 6 o'clock after Jill's news.
Yeah, for any Atlantic City fans, or you would just love going if you've never been, trust me, you would love this. Steel Pier ride passes.
Oh,
for
please,
Steel Pier.
Please go on the observation wheel. It's so gorgeous. Or just look at it. It's gorgeous to just look at.
So win them, use them yourself, give them to somebody you know, whatever you want to do, but that prize is coming up in just a few minutes.
In the meantime, we're talking about what happens when your
ages as puppies. So if there's a thunderstorm, as long as there's not lightning, I'll take them outside. I'll play ball. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Get the ball. I'll give them a fight. And by the way,
man up.
I'm the one that has the bumper sticker that says my German Shepherd's smarter.
They don't panic.
And it's the same with dogs. And actually, it's the same with men. But it's definitely the same with dogs.
Excuse me?
Oh, no better way to end that
with
phone
men.
call.
Anything with wheels, plastic bags, lawn ornaments, traffic cones, grills, launch
gears grinding, or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. During temperatures you would ooh app on your smartphone. Because the Coda 2 Max isn't just an oven, it's your summer party co-pilot.
In Europe and Canada, cutting rates are just some of the factors driving those prices up. Police in Point Pleasant Beach are cracking down on teens this holiday weekend, and parents could be the ones to pay for any violations. Police will arrest anyone under 18 caught violating curfew rules after 10 p.m.
101.5. Hey, this is Jeff Dominski, and listen, the summer heat, it's only going to be getting hotter. You know, those dog days of July coming up, and that heat's just going to be pouring into your home. You need a solution. Trust PJ Fitzpatrick, the only guys I would trust for a perfect new insulated and vented roof. They have earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and they back all new roofs with a lifetime guarantee on materials and labor. And PJ Fitzpatrick installs most roofs in just 1 day. Set up a free design consultation. Plus, they have special financing right now if you need that. Visit trustpj.com today. That's trustpj.com.
Your daily dose of New Jersey on the go. Download the New Jersey 101.5 app. Enroll in alerts and dig into local stories, news, weather, and more. Your connection to everything Jersey.
Big Joe Henry here. Start your waiting.
4th of July savings are happening now at the Home Depot. So get ready to go big with backyard barbecues for all your friends and family. Level up with the NextGrill 4-burner propane gas grill, now $199 from the Home Depot. Its extra large cooking surface is perfect for supersized entertaining. Take your grilling to the next level with 4th of July savings at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Put a frog in boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in cool water and slowly heat it up, that frog will boil. As veterans, we tell ourselves the lie that we can handle anything. We let the water boil. You are not a frog. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach. Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy, and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training, and the very next day, he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. My way of continuing my service is to help protect my community by being a responsible gun owner and by storing firearms safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Snakes, zombies, sharks, heights, speaking in public. The list of fears is endless. But while you're clutching your blanket in the dark, wondering if that sound in the hall was actually a footstep, the real danger is in your hand, when you're behind the wheel. And while you might think a great white shark is scary, what's real...
16 southbound on that stretch from 120 down to 116, still very busy. And then much farther south, still some slowdown south of exit 89 coming into 82. This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Your local Staples store has hot deals and super low prices on everything for back to school, even technology. Save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples. 287 is cleared out very nicely until you get down to 440. And that stretch is still slow from the Turnpike down to the Parkway. Route 1 in Edison slow. And the Turnpike's kind of rough still coming south down to just beyond the Goethals Bridge. Leaving New Jersey, we're at 15 minutes at the George Washington Bridge. We're down to minor delays at the Lincoln
Therapy Traffic Desk. I'm Jill Myra, New Jersey 101.5.
New Jersey 101.5 instant weather. Partly to mostly cloudy tonight. It will be warmer than recent nights. Lows will be in the mid to upper 60s. Very warm and turning more humid for Independence Day tomorrow. Of clouds and sunshine. There could be a shower or thunderstorm in spots during the afternoon and evening. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s to low. The risk for a thunderstorm Friday. Highs will be close to 90. From the Edison Heating and Cooling.
Taylor Swift was born in 1989. But in what year did she start the Eras Tour?
Oh.
You can always ask a Kylie.
Can I ask a Kylie?
She's known as somewhat of a Swiftie.
She may or may not have a Taylor Swift sweatshirt. Now,
I'm not a Swiftie.
And Ramapo College student athlete Peter Gorman talks about what made them such a tough athlete. Is your source for breaking news. Download our free app to get breaking news alerts sent to your phone. And how's that holiday weather?
One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life.
Application open. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Check the back seat. Message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
1-800-283-101.5. I'm Steve Trevelise. Give me creative, unusual pizza combination toppings. And if you ever found yourself in a situation where you realized you didn't have your wallet, an embarrassing situation, here's Fast Traffic.
On exit 14, but it looks like an accident eastbound has been cleared. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on any.
The Haddad Law Firm specializes in cases like auto accidents, workplace injuries, and more. Call 1-800-NJ-LEGAL or visit 1-800-NJLegal.com. Steve Trevelise. Talking about pizza topping.
Start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
From ABC News Tech Trends, last month Forbes found the AI startup Perplexity was lifting its original reporting, sometimes word for word, and presenting it as an AI-generated news article without prominent attribution.
We can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
It's 8:04. Here's fast traffic.
Quite a bit of heavy volume in Middlesex County on the southbound side of Route 9. We're jammed up and over the Edison Bridge down to the split with 35 in South Amboy. Then it breaks up briefly. Then we're slow from Ernston Road down towards 34 in Old Bridge. 35 southbound slow through South Amboy, down and across the Morgan Drawbridge and into Lawrence Harbor and Cliffwood Beach before the pace picks up. Southbound Parkway, some volume from 143 down towards 140, then very heavy in both the local and express lanes from the John Bon Jovi service area down towards the Arts Center. Northbound local lanes slow into the Arts Center as well. There's a concert at PNC tonight. Turnpike delays have thinned out, and we're doing a lot better on 280, especially heading eastbound at exit 14. That crash is gone. Traffic every 15 minutes. Next report, 8:18. I'm Mike Barker on New Jersey 101.5.
The people you know, the voices you trust, keeping you entertained and informed. This is New Jersey 101.5. Join the conversation. Hey, you, the one with...
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy, and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on,
$50 on a hoodie that says Seaside Heights. Nothing against hoodies that say Seaside Heights, but then I would have had to leave the beach to go get the hoodie. So it's a whole thing. All right, coming up at 10 o'clock, we're doing trivia, music, movies, television, New Jersey 101.5. We're giving away tickets to see Pete Davidson live at the Patriots Theater at the War Memorial in Trenton, August 18th. You know Pete Davidson, Saturday Night Live, King of Staten Island, actor, writer, bupkis, and he's going to be coming to Trenton on August 18th. Now, for tickets, you go to Ticketmaster.com. And, tonight, July 3rd, the fireworks are going on all over the place. It's a great night to be American. It's a great night to be alive. Tomorrow, the 4th of July. And you say to yourself that the forefathers, when they formed this country, on July 4th, 1776, could look into a monitor, and to see what it would be like on July 3rd, 2024. What would they be thinking? What? In so many ways. But what came down today, we talked about this on Monday night, the idea of who's actually running this country. After seeing what we saw at the debate and our president just basically not all there, my question was not so much, can he win the election? But who's running the country right now? Because it's clearly not him. This guy hasn't got a clue as to what's going on. But somebody's propping him up. And today, they propped him up some more. On an all-hands call with campaign staffers, President Biden made clear that he did not plan to exit the race, telling attendees, let me say this as clearly as I possibly can, and that's an effort, as simply and straightforward as I can, I am running, according to one campaign official on the call. So my question to you would be, on the night before 4th of July, how do you feel about that? If you're a Democrat, do you believe in Joe Biden? You believe that he's running the country right now, first off? Do you believe that he's in total control of his faculties? I know, as bad as it looked Thursday night, on Friday, they had him in Carolina talking about how when he gets knocked down, he gets back up again. So now we got President Chumbawamba. We got Jill after the campaign leading him out like a child, like a mother and child into the room, clapping. Joe, you answered every question. You look so good. We got that. We've got we got him coming to Jersey, sticking to people in Middletown for $24,000 for his protection, while he goes and tells Governor Murphy at the mansion that he don't know what happened. He had a cold. He had cold medication. So regardless of that, I want to get how you feel. If you're a Democrat and you just heard that Joe Biden's going to run, no matter what, does that make you feel good? Are you like, oh, thank God? The New York Times wanted him to quit. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution wanted him to quit. There's so many papers that have called for for him to withdraw, to put somebody else in there. Now, the problem with putting somebody else in there is if it's not Biden or Harris, they can't use the money raised for Biden-Harris. So if you do change the candidate, it's going to be expensive. It's not going to be easy. And you got to get a candidate that you could sell to the party. But regardless of that, you have to worry about that because Biden is running. So 1-800-283-101.5. What are your thoughts upon hearing that? If you're a Democrat, are you feeling, this is good, he's our guy, we can't lose, thank God, I was worried he wasn't going to run? Or is it like, oh my God, he's running, we're never going to beat Trump like this? Oh my God, he's running after that performance. Has now announced that he's not withdrawing, that he's going to run for president. How do you feel about that? As the president now and as the nominee going forward. And if you want to bash Trump, go right ahead, for what that's worth. Michelle's in Sayreville on New Jersey 101.5. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Good, what about you? President Biden made this announcement, and we talked about pizza the last hour, right?
I know, but you've been talking about it for the last 3 nights, like,
Well, it's been the hottest time.
Or that's because of an accident. Turnpike's a good ride. Traffic every 15 minutes. Your next report at 8:33. I'm Mike Barker on New Jersey 101.5.
Take control of your person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotions on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmful, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping, because when you talk, they hear you.
Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it. No one gets a diploma alone. If you are thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
New Jersey 101.5 instant weather. Tonight will be warmer than recent nights under a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Low temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s. Clouds and sunshine throughout Independence Day tomorrow. The humidity will gradually.
End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by feedingamerica.va.gov.
Not all veterans are eligible for the type or amount of benefits mentioned here.
So, Purple, what have you learned from being the newest M&M spokes candy?
I'd say getting to the point. I have
a habit of going on and on. I'll be answering a question, but then I'll start questioning my answers. And I'll say, shh, just answer, don't question, which feels very mean, so I apologize to myself.
Driving plays a big part in driving the local economy. It helps us all get...
Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
WKXW Trenton, WKXW HD, a Town Square media station. From the P.J. Fitzpatrick Home Improvement News Desk, New Jersey's most listened to station, New Jersey 101.5 News, starts now.
It's 9 o'clock, and
Your phone, your radio. It's that simple. Download the New Jersey 101.5 app for an on-the-go listening experience. Thanks to our Listen Live sponsor, Guaranteed Service, New Jersey's premier plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical service provider.
Hey, Dennis Malloy.
Instacart shopper thoughts.
how do they know exactly what?